Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Hello, hello, hello. Hope everybody is doing okay. Actually just got some amazing news on so a model I sold to a girl got champion? Special run original finish champion overall. So I thought division grand champ. I don't know how that stuff works, but I thought that was kind of neat. She just sent this to me, so I thought that was cool. But yeah, I sold that to her last spring. So I'm waiting for more people. There we go. I was gonna say hello guys. Hi. Sorry, I had right quick because my internet for some reason was being poopy. So I hope everybody's having an awesome evening, and I am so sorry I took forever to get on here. Everybody let me know if it sounds okay in the comments, please. I want to turn my music down. I want to turn the music down. But yeah, I was super excited when she told me about that. I was like freaking out. I was like, holy cow. Because I showed her and she did really well in photo shows. But, oh, we're going to have a little bit of music in the background. Can you guys still hear me okay? Mic looks good. So, hello, hello. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Madison. Oh, I'm so sorry. Get my... There we go. Hi, guys. Hello. It's a little rough. We're going to wait for that thing to... I look a little rough. It's hot outside. Sorry. Okay, so I am going to go over some quick unboxing, and then we're going to go into some like Breyerfest discussions because I want to hear all of the Breyerfest stuff from you guys. If you hear stuff in the background too, just let me know. Oh my gosh, every so often the internet will go poopy and then it'll be fine. So give it a second. Don't make me bring the task manager back up, computer. Thank you. But yeah, every so often the internet will go poopy. So I'm so sorry, guys. I live in a hole. So, first and foremost, and then we're going to have some, focusing problems. I got some really cool mail from somebody that was selling, like, not 3D printed stuff, but, oh, what you call it? I don't know. Plasticky. You guys tell me what you think. But I'm super excited. They're lanyards for Breyerfest. Breyerfest lanyards. Ooh, okay. Sorry, give me a second. All the stuff's falling out of my envelope. Yeah. And I'm sorry again. The room looks like crap. I haven't been able to clean. So anyway, how's everybody's summer? How was Breyerfest? Okay. Gotta empty it. Hold on. I live vicariously through you guys. Seriously, all of the people posting on Facebook. You guys are amazing. Yeah, everybody kept me up to date. I was super happy. I'm gonna break a nail. I'm gonna break a nail in this. But yeah, we had the reason I'm so late tonight is we run a game bird. Okay, so this is what we do. We run not only a cattle operation. I run. I heard it was hot. I heard it was really hot. Really? See, I think I blame it on the rain, Jackie. I really do. But we not only run a cattle operation, we run a game bird operation. For bobwhite, we raise bobwhite quail, and then I do photography on the side, and then what else do we do? Oh God, is that bad that I can't remember what else we do? Oh, and we have a hay business. So we cut hay we do like custom cutting for people and then ourselves. Yeah, Madison, you got to show in the open show, and I thought that was really cool. Yeah, is it like Oklahoma heat? Because it's been muggy. Yeah, we're busy, and you got to see some of them. Both of you guys did. Like some of the crap that I get in. Oh my god, this is so hot. Or okay, this is so hard. But yeah, the humidity is the one, like here especially, is what causes us to like, it's bleh. But okay, I've been trying for 5,000 years to try to get these apart or together, but I absolutely love these. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is these lanyards I got from this lady. They are Breyerfest lanyards. And they say that. They say this on the other side. Woo. There we go. I got to learn my sides. And then they're really heavy duty. Like, look at this. Sorry, my nails are blue. But yeah, they are heavy duty. And then I've got, there's different colors. I love the stuff that she used on them. But she also printed these little guys out too. Woo, woo, woo. We're gonna play the focus game here with my camera. Yep. So they're little plasticky little charms, I guess. There's a 75th anniversary one, and then there's a 5 gator, and then you go Fireheart, of course. But I got those because she was selling them, like during Breyerfest or whatever, and I was like, ooh, hey, I can attach these to all of my bags and stuff or whatever. I can do something. Yeah, they're cute. I like them. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I got 3 just to put on, my celebration model or whatever, at least one. And then I might do, for the photo show, might do like a raffle on the other 2 or something. I don't know yet. I might give one to my mom too, because she might like one. Where did my thing go? Let me tell you who I got them from. DGF Graphics, and it's Grafix from North Carolina. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're cute. They're cute. I'm gonna turn my ring light on right quick, guys. So give me a second. I'm gonna go off the grid. I realized I was talking and my mic wasn't on. I'm so sorry. I was griping at my camera for not focusing. So this is one of my time pays that I just got in the mail. I think I've done a trade with this person before. I can't really remember. Trade or sell. I can't really remember, sorry. But of course, you guys, I've got packing peanuts. So yay, I'm gonna shorten my little dog here. Ooh. Okay, that's really hard. My little dog's gonna move. Oh my gosh! Okay, give me a second. Okay, there we go. We're gonna make him peep over here in the corner, but it's gonna be little bitty. There we go. Chip, I should say that's Chip. It looks like a tri. It's not really a tri. He's like a blonde or a fawn. I can't really remember. I don't know. He's like a strawberry blonde or something. Um, yeah, he's the unofficial mascot of Bitter Creek Model Horses. Oh, she packed him real good. Okay, so I'll unveil him in a minute. But I figured what we would do is we go into during the discussion. I kind of told Madison about kind of what we were gonna do tonight. So I'll have you guys talk about, if you'd like, share your Breyerfest experiences, and then we'll talk about like the special runs, what you guys' thoughts on the oh my gosh, on the surprise model, and then what you guys ended up with as far as your special runs this year. Sorry, I'm trying not to be super loud with the bubble wrap, but. And then we'll go from there. And then I told Madison too, I think most of you guys have signed up or are an admin, because Madison's my co-judge for the photo show, but Jacqueline, I think I've got you already in the group. But I officially publicly announced the photo show today, and we've had quite a bit of interest, so I'm hoping, I mean, I really need about 6 or 7 people to make it justifiable to order the awards. So, oh, this is interesting. I don't know what this, oh, I know what that is. She wrapped it in a puppy pad. That's kind of nice, though. Okay, so this next guy, I'm super excited, but he doesn't stand as per usual of that mold. I've been on a Remy kick lately, and I have more, more bubble wrap. In this corner over here is my box full of stuff. And then the puppy pad that she wrapped him in, which is a really good idea. Look at it, puppy pad. Yeah. I'm just going to throw it in the corner and clean it in a minute. I'm super excited about this guy because I do not have very many Appaloosas on this mold. And he's a limited edition. I cannot remember. I know, right? That's a new one. I can't remember. I know his name. I just can't remember his run number. I think that's like usual with Peter Stone's, is like the run number. They kind of care about the run number a lot, but I don't know, if they're pretty, then I like them. I would kind of redo his hooves and make him a little bit more detailed on that aspect, but I'm looking him over, making sure he's okay. But he's got the kind of the custom mane, I guess, like the long flowing mane. He looks good though. He looks in really good, decent condition. I think he'll show well. The only thing is like I would give him more details on his hooves, just because but this is Kringle. So he is an LE on a limited edition on one of the the Remington mold focus on him. Come on, camera. You can do it. Don't look at me. Don't look at my face. Here we go. Let's see if I can try this. Anyway. But he's an Appaloosa, so you guys can, he's kind of like a stow cap right here. Yeah, so he's absolutely beautiful. He's a glossy, so I think it might be relatively easy to picture him for photo shows. Here's underneath. He's got, of course, the normal carved hooves. And then he's got like a hoof thing over here. But I'm super excited. I just paid him off, and she sent him really quickly, actually. I was kind of excited. See if I can do it. See if it'll focus on him. I'm trying to get you guys some cool face shots, but it won't let me. But yeah, he's got a kind of like a little blaze, like right here, or not a little blaze, like a strip. But yeah, super pretty. And of course, he's trying real hard. He's got really pretty like hazel eyes. You guys can't really see because my camera's being stupid. But yeah, so and then he's got the long, luscious. I know, that's kind of what I was thinking too. He's very interesting. I'm definitely probably gonna have to do color references for him. But we'll see. I'll see if I can find what would you call this color? Like a dilute for sure. He's got also a little pinking right here. Like a diluted Appaloosa of some type. Got a little, oh, that's not too bad. Okay, he had like a little thing on his white, but yeah, his white's really crisp. So I mean, he's gorgeous. And when she told me about him, and you know, sent him to me, I was like, holy cow, you know, he's gorgeous. And you know, me and a Remy, guys, I'm sorry, I'm like really just super, I just love him. There's something about him. Okay, Jackie, you're good. But yeah, he's gorgeous. He's one of my favorites so far. Cream dilution, yeah, I think you're right, because he's got the kind of like the light, so, and then like the light pigmentation on his eyes. So I don't know. I'll have to look it up, because he's definitely different for sure. He's like a buckskin. He's like a buckskin, but like a really light buckskin. But I'm excited to see him. He's probably gonna go. He's gonna go to Mid Kansas for sure. And then I'm gonna have to take this off of here right quick to show you guys. I won't be able to look at your comments, but I was gonna show you the other one that I got. He's give me a second. Okay, so here's the next one. I don't know. Yeah, I see. Well, there we go. This guy, really bad on being able to tell what he is, but he is a banded mane, braided mane, Lusitano, or Andy on a loyalty club that I just got done paying off, or I just paid off. But he's super pretty too, and he's packed up. That's why you guys are getting a picture of him, because he's gonna have to get processed and everything like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a super small little haul this time. Not a whole lot going on. I'm trying to see if I can get on Facebook so we can start our Breyerfest talk, but right quick. Let me get onto Facebook. So I'm going to go into Modelholics Anonymous just to see if I can find some posts from Breyerfest. So it's going to crap out on me again. I'm going to give it a second. There we go. Ah, exactly. Okay, so that is definitely what's going on here. Okay. Okay. All right, we got a little bit of semblance back. Maybe it'll stay that way. We'll see. I got a bunch of tabs out of the way. Still a lot, though. Oof. Okay. Let me see if I can show you guys where I'm at here. So here's Modelholics Anonymous. And let me know if it's gonna crap out on me. There we go. Okay, here we go. Okay. So, first and foremost, you're going to see I'm trying to get to that point. I'm trying to get to the point where it's talking about like what surprise models there were. Oh my God. Anyway, all right. So, first and foremost, what are your guys' thoughts on the surprise model? Because I was not expecting it. I was definitely not expecting it at all because it was not in the top whatever that I was thinking, you know, from, and everybody I think was kind of off, really. Nobody was 100% certain or sure exactly. Well, I mean, we weren't sure, but yeah, it was interesting how just to see it. It was so weird because the first one I saw, I was like, oh my God, what, really? So yeah, I just, whew. But that threw me for a loop for sure. We'll also kind of go over, I don't know if we can go over auction items or not, but let me see, I'm trying to get down in here. It seems whenever my stuff is loading, it's like, I don't want to work. We're getting there. Oh, you know what? I can probably search it. Can I search in here? Yes, I can. Okay. And it might not work. It might be weird. Okay. So, right here. Let me see. Yeah, okay, we've got some good ones. All right, this is actually an awesome picture. Okay. So, yeah, see, and then that's going off of what Madison said there. I was kind of I had just sold a Landler to somebody. I did like him, but he's not one of my favorite molds. So when I saw where it was, is it Totalis or Totalis? Because I think I say either way. But Totalis or Totalis, however you say it. I was just kind of not really blown away by him. I think, and believe it or not, guys, you guys are going to freak out. I'm in love with the deco. Is that weird or what? The glossies are gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. Yes. See, and the glossies, absolutely phenomenal. Like the glossy gray. You guys know me. I love the glossy gray. Or the grays. And the glossy Palomino for sure. I don't mind the Pinto. I really don't. But it's only the glossies. Yes. See, I love the deco this year. I don't know why. I thought of my mom, I think. Yeah, he's really pretty. He's definitely a color for sure. But I think I'm kind of along the lines of I'm with Jacqueline though. I love the Palomino. I think he's really pretty. He's like that sooty color, you know. But I think my favorite though out of all of them is going to be the Blue Roan. And I think I heard on the yeah, agreed. Definitely more team glossy. Definitely more team glossy for sure. And see, I've seen he's very I'm going to say it wrong, but pastel colored. He's very like just very light. Especially in this photo, but he might be, I don't know. If you guys are telling me he's different in person, then I'll believe you 100% because you guys saw him more than me. But like photos I've seen, you know, like I've got a factory custom Arabian that I bought from somebody, and he's technically a rose gray, but in photos he looks let me see if I can get in here. He's like purple, and I'm just like, okay. But yeah, I love the glossies. I think this guy looks pretty good in glossy, but I'm just in love. This guy, unfortunately, I wish they would have put him in glossy, the Blue Roan. I think he would have looked amazing as a gloss, but he's only in matte, believe it or not. So, I'm trying to see if I can get into, there's a big example of, we'll get into that in a minute, but, yeah, I'm a big team. I'm a big team glossy as well. Just for the mere fact that, you know, I think they stand out better. But that blue roan is kind of pretty. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what you would show him as, because you know me, show minded over here. But the others, like, you know, there's most of them you can show as a warm blood, but a glossy, or not a glossy, a blue roan, I don't know. I haven't seen very many blue roan warm bloods, but correct me if I'm wrong. Because I can definitely stand to be corrected. So moving on into another couple of horses. I agree, Madison. He's way pretty in person. Oh, you're so nice though. That's awesome. Look here, have my surprise horse. Yeah, they did a good job on him, on his shading and everything. Somebody said he looked like some sort of other model, and I'm like, nah, I can't remember which one. I can't, you guys, my brain is so gone. So the next one that we're gonna talk about is the variations of the other, and I'm just gonna go through and we'll talk about them as we go through them. But you guys tell me. I see, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, what would a blue roan, you know, is there a blue roan warm blood? And if so, you know, like, where can we find good, besides, you know, obviously Google, but like, is there really good reference photos? Because with the mane and everything, I don't think he can go as, I mean, he might, I don't know. I might do research, Madison, and see. I might look into it. But the next one's going to be, I think this, Let the Good Times Roll. Is that right? This guy here, on the cantering warm blood, is that right? Or is that the show jumping warm blood, not the cantering, sorry. The show jumping warm blood. He is phenomenal. And the only thing is that I did pull him in my second online ticket, but I sold him just because I was going to try to raise money to buy my others. But he's pretty in gloss. He is absolutely gorgeous. And plus they did the long mane and short mane. This is the long mane version in the gloss. And then they did, it looked like, let me see if I can find a photo. And of course my internet's. See, and I agree with you on that one. I think they're both pretty. The shading is absolutely gorgeous that they did on those two. I do, but I am team glossy for sure. Just because of the fact that I think he just stands out a little bit better. But I agree, he's not bad at all as far as the matte. We're searching, we're digging. Oh, I did get in the other day, guys, a glossy one of this. I cannot remember how you say the name, but the silver bay, I guess, of the Girls Around the World. Actually, let me go back to my unboxing here. So it's Madison. It's one of our Oklahoma girls that I traded with. It was Holly. Yeah, the short mane. I haven't seen any issues on my Bally No that I sold, but I don't know. There's a lot of them that have some issues. So. But yeah, Holly gave me a bunch of I gotta put it over here now. Hold on, move you guys. So yeah, Holly, I traded her for a glossy Girls Run the World, and I wanted a different home. For my puffin, so I traded her a glossy. But she sent me a bunch of stickers, lots of firefighter stickers, because she does a lot of firefighter stuff. And I think she's on the fire. I think she is a firefighter. I'm not sure, but she sent me a lot of these, and I just absolutely love them. I think this one's probably my favorite. Whoa, there we go. The shine. But yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome doing that. And then this one's kind of cool. Oh no, I dropped one. I'm gonna have to go get it in a minute. But yeah, she sent me like bracelets, and oh my gosh, I dropped another one. And candy, guys. She sent me a lot of candy. And then to top it all off, because I'm gonna hydrate right quick. I have been, yes, is it Plume? Is it Plume or Plume? But she sent me a drink mix, which I need to put that over there. But yeah, she sent me a bunch of cool stuff. Absolutely. Oh, and this little, but yeah, so I was going to show you guys that. So shout out to Holly. She's amazing. She sent that stuff to me. I'm going to try to, whenever I send stuff out to people, like if they buy or sell or something from me, gosh dang it, I am dropping all sorts of crap, guys. I am dropping all sorts of crap, guys. I usually try to send, like a sticker that says, you know, hey, subscribe, blah, 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 because I want them to. I want them to subscribe. But I don't know. I kind of want to do some stickers. Like, I don't know. I really want to do something different. Let me see if I can find. Oh my God, these are 2019. Holy cow. Let me see if I can find. So I'm trying to find more variation photos, but I'm not finding very many of them. See my face. Fire breath. I can't type today. Breyerfest 2025. Good Lord. I'm losing my mind, guys. Okay. So, here we go. Okay, here's a pretty good one. All right, going back here. Okay, so here's a glossy of right here where my mouse is at. That's a glossy of the Pinto, and then a matte of the that Sooty Palomino. And then up here, you guys can see the braided mane and tail. Yeah, I think you're right, Madison. I think it's Plume. But I don't know if I'm going to show her or not. Ooh, okay. I don't know if I'm going to show her or not. Just because I mean, I don't know. She's okay, and she's in okay condition. But, ooh, let me see if I can find. There we go. Clarion. Oh my gosh, I cannot spell. My microphone's in the way, that's why I can't spell. Clarion. Breyerfest at Clarion or virtual? We can do Breyerfest at Clarion. Okay, so I guess we'll talk about the elephant in the room right in front of our face. So you guys have seen the let's get this party started. I'm gonna put this one up because it's easier to see. There were 3 variations of this girl, and one of them, a micro run, was this blue kind of holographic one right here. And I don't know the run numbers yet. As soon as we do, we can probably go over it if y'all want to. Speaking of, I am getting my Breyerfest stuff from Madison this weekend that she picked up for me in person, but I'm also getting all my other stuff on Monday. So if you guys prefer, we can go over that too, do a live maybe on next Friday on doing a game, like me gaming. I have not, yeah, color shift. Yes, she's so pretty. Oh my God. I think that's probably, I like the holographic YOLO, but we'll talk about that here in a little bit. I think she's probably the prettiest one of the micro runs. But I couldn't get Unbridled to work well. So I've actually got one up. I don't know if we'll see how it works. We'll see if it's going to just crash out on me or not. It is called Stray, and I know Madison's got cats. I don't know if anybody else has got cats. I love cats, but it is a cat game, and it is super cute. Little kitty that we've got to go through some stuff in like a post-apocalyptical world. But anyway, it's cute. I've only played like half of it so far, but I kind of quit because I had a really bad time during the middle of them because I couldn't not die. But anyway, so it's kind of cute. I figured, it'd be something cool to watch. But, with the way my internet's going right now, I don't know. We'll see. I've tried to find some other games, and we'll kind of go from there. We'll see. But you guys let me know what you think. If that's something that you guys are interested in watching. Yeah. I'm trying to get my internet back. Hold on. But anyway, so here's the color shift Croy. She is phenomenal. I love her colors because you can kind of see this person did an amazing job photographing her, but she is kind of got that purple undertone going. And yeah, just absolutely. I love that blue. It's kind of like an electric blue. Not really an electric, but like a, I don't know. To me, it looks electric, but then it's like a dark blue. So she's just really pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. And then obviously there's no variations, but here's in hand of the, there was a little pony in here too, a little fjord, but here's the, Best of Breyerfest series. I actually saw this guy for sale. Somebody had him for sale. I've never seen her in person. I have seen this one, not in person, but I have not seen them advertised. I think I saw him advertised somewhere. I have not seen this guy advertised somewhere. Let's see. This guy I saw somebody had for sale. But yeah, I think my favorites out of that group are, I think they're really, really pretty. Let's see. That is not it. Okay, so here's a good picture of the, also this is Cindy Davis. Shout out to her. I know Madison picked up a stand for her Dark Horse surprise that she picked up. But these stands right here are handmade that these guys are on. And I'm going to absolutely love the one that Madison had. And I know she's going to make one for the, what's his name? It was the Tiger Lily and Firestorm, the foal Firestorm. She's gonna make one for that, and then I think she's gonna make some for Totalis and Salinero. So I'm super excited because I've got a Prague that could use a different stand. But yeah, so here's a good example of Let the Good Times Roll with the long mane. And the short mane here, the roached mane. I think he's really pretty. I mean, to me, I think the gloss kind of brings out the Appaloosa spots on him and just the color. But I mean, either way, I think both of them are gorgeous models. I just really like the gloss on him. Now, if they glossed him, I would probably lose my mind because I think he's gorgeous. I just think I wish they would have glossed him and done like a matte glossy split as well as a main split. I know they can do it. But let's see what else we can get into. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Okay, here's another one. Okay, so here is I think this is Cindy. Yeah, this is Cindy. So I think she's making a stand for this guy. But this is the foal off of Great Times and Good Friends. Is that how that is? Good Times and Great Friends? Something like that. That's the foal. I'm kind of excited about him. I really think, I've got to do research on his color, but I really think that you could probably do something different with his cut, like a breed-wise. He's really pretty, though. Super excited because I'm just in love with the mare. Ugh, I love her so much. I don't know if she, yeah, I think she's got, yeah, she's working on a whole lot of other ones. Like, oh, look at that one. Ugh, that one's gorgeous. Yeah, see, she's working on... I think I've got an Atlanta that I could probably get one on, too. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. That's so pretty. Yeah, that's a good one. I do like them because they're simple, too. Like, it gets rid of this big, blocky... Ugh, going on a Cindy Davis run here. Okay, there's Danny. Oh, I love her. Him, her. Love her. Yeah, Danny's gorgeous. I love Danny. I had a Danny at one time and I did buy another one. Okay, so here's one of the stablemates in hand. This is probably one of my favorites. Not a very good picture, but this is Kava. Yes. Amen. Yes. Kava is probably one of my favorites. Just because me and the Blood Bay. Okay, here's another good one. There's a lot to unpack in this one. But I love Kava. I do love, is it Prosecco? Prosecco's on the, oh gosh, what is his name? Augustus. He's on the Augustus mold. But yeah, he's pretty because he's glossy, but both him and Kava are glossy. I do like the little polo pony, but I am not sure how to show that one. I've had really decent luck with the Newport that came out as far as the breed that I gave her, but I wouldn't know how to, I don't know how to show that one, but I'd have to do some research. But yeah, there's a lot to unpack here. So we've got the limited. I ended up getting one of the Bellissima Sapphires. I wanted to get the Nightlife guy, but I didn't get a chance. So I went ahead and just got her instead because she's the one I really wanted. They talked about how she, this is the first time in 10 years they've used this type, I guess. There's 3 or 4, there's a handful of different ways that this mold was made. And this was the first, like, in 10 years that this one was used. So I thought that was pretty cool. Then there is a YOLO down here. I pulled, and the ones that Madison grabbed for me, this guy, 3 variations of this one, and of course the normal, like, 6 or whatever of this one. But there's a silver bay of the surprise over in this corner. And then the new Halloween horse, guys. I'm going to pick that one girl up. I'm going to try. But Arachne, I think. Here's the Blue Roan. And then here's the foal from the set. Let's see. Going in here. So here's the... Here is the volunteer mold, or the volunteer model, that they released, which, you guys tell me your opinion on this deal. I'm not super excited about the 3rd colorway. I thought the other two were really pretty, but I wasn't sure. I was like, okay, is that it? Because it wasn't really, it was the volunteer, the volunteer model. But yeah, I was like, is that it? But apparently he's not. The other one was black, and then there was another, like, silver grayish one. This is the the merge of those two. So, like, the other one was this color, the other one was this color. I don't know. I wasn't too excited, but he's pretty either way. Really pretty model. I do like him. I guess he's like half and half of what that other one was. Oh gosh, that's a lot of horses. Okay. This one's a funny one. Apparently, okay. This one's a funny one. Apparently he got too hot in the box, and so he got his little ears. Poor dude. I think might be an easier way to get that one. Let's see. Okay, so here's the next variation of this mold. So here's the Croy. This is the... I want to say this one's not... I'm not going to say 50-50, but the blue Croy is obviously a micro run. Yeah, Madison, I don't blame him. I was expecting something completely different. I think it would have been cool if they would have brought another, like something a little bit, not a loud color, but I love her now. I'm super excited to get her in hand. I think she's really pretty. But yeah, she's one of the other runs, the other variations. And let's see if we can get into something else. And then, of course, you got the black one, the black and white one. She's still pretty. I'm not as floored by her as I am the buckskin, but I think she's really, really pretty in her own right. She does have some lovely shading right in here. It's kind of yellowish though. I think they could have gone more pink, I think, in my opinion. I'm gonna see if she's got any of the other ones that were... No, that's just photos. Okay. Okay, here's a matte gray on the surprise. kind of just not too exciting. I love a good dapple gray, but he's just not. I think they could have done better. I do like his pink on his nose, but I think they could have done better. I'm just not very impressed with him. Let's see. Here is the other variation. Yes, I saw that. I was super happy for you too. Yeah, she just kind of grew on me. Because I don't know, at first I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm not super excited, but then I saw that and I'm like, okay, all right. So, but I'm glad that you offered her to me, girl. I thought that was neat. I'm super, okay, so Madison and I talked about this, this guy. I went ahead and bought hers. I did pull the regular color, the gray, of YOLO, because I originally wanted him. I do like this Sabino, though. I thought he's kind of cool looking. Aren't his whites like super Dynawobbin crisp? Like, holy cow. I thought when I first saw the regular gray, I thought, oh my gosh, you know, those are absolute, I mean, good Lord, they're so crisp. So, I don't know, I do like this mold, and I do like him. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the regular one or not. I loved the Sabino when he came out. I'm glad that Madison sold him to me. But yeah, there's the YOLO, the other one. His underside, that's what you and I talked about, Madison, is right in here on his under his jaw. They did an amazing job. Love that color right there. I think somebody said that they were not happy with their YOLO because they thought he was like messed up, and I think somebody said you need to turn him over and see if he's not the variation. But yeah, here's his variation. Here's his hooves. It's really cool. I love that each of his hooves are carved. He does, yeah. He does. Yes. Okay. See, I was wondering about that, like a modern chalky. I like that. Yeah, because I was like, man, those whites are like woo. But yeah, his top side, yeah, that underneath that jaw is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. There's the buckskin again. So yeah, there's YOLO. I have not seen a mirror in full set yet. It seems to me like everybody's wanting to keep them. There's an in-hand hullabaloo. I need to find more of these too. Okay, so the online only people they only had access to Hoopla and Shindig, which I ordered a Shindig because why not? They came in, this guy is a matte glossy split. There is no tail or main variations, just matte glossy. He's gorgeous. I just didn't get a chance to get him. I might get him in the second chance sale if they offer it. But I did pick up Shindig. I think he's a cute little guy. We'll probably come come across him shortly. Let me see. Yeah, there's an Augustus. Okay. I want one of these shirts. These are so cute. I enjoy long romantic walks through the Clarion. Let me see if I can find any more. Okay, so here's a regular YOLO. I love his nose. His nose is super cute. But he's just kind of a gray, and yeah, that's like the whites are just absolutely just white, like oh my god. But he's like a gypsy, isn't he a gypsy vanner, like kind of styled by one? So I don't know, I'd have to look it up. I know that there are gray gypsies. I don't know if they've got this amount of white underneath them, so I don't know. I'd have to do some research. I don't know if he could be a Shire. Well, he could be a Shire, though. They've got that much. They've got quite a bit of feathering. But yeah, that's the regular. Let's see. Here's the silver. Okay, let's talk about this guy, too. I saw no variations on the old timer. Except for he just, he had his hat. And he had his little birthday hat. What was cool though is on his nose, I don't know if you guys saw, the designer said that she had put a 7 and a 5 in his facial markings. I thought that was kind of cool. We'll probably come across that here in a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so here's more of like the Pinto. Like the Pinto's gorgeous in gloss, just in matte he's just kind of meh. I do love this Silver Bay in gloss though. There's the hoopla. And then here's a roach. See, he looks really good right there. Okay, moving on. Chicken nugget. There's the crystal. Let me see. Okay, here's Shindig, guys. So, yeah, the old timer. Can they have, okay, I wondered if they could have, or are they allowed to have a lot of white on there? Because I know that Shires and Clydesdales, they don't have solid feet. They have mostly white in their feathers, and then they're solid up top. But, because I had a trotting drafter that was mostly gray that I thought, oh, you know, I could maybe show him as a Shire or a Clydesdale. No. I did the research, and it shows that they have mostly white. So, yeah, the Pinto looks amazing in gloss. He's gorgeous. But yeah, this is Shindig. He came in a, like a holographic rainbow, and then this color. And so I'm super excited to see what I get on him. You guys let me know too in the comments, when you guys would like to see a video of, Breyerfest haul, because I want to show you guys. Okay, here's another photo that I'll show you guys. I'm gonna take a drink. Hold on. I'm losing my voice. I'm hydrating. Okay, so this is the holographic YOLO, and he was a micro run. I have seen like a plethora, but not a whole lot. So he's worth a lot. He's not the one that I asked my husband if I could make 10 grand on him. If he think my hobby was silly. But let's see, moving on here. Oh, that's cute. Still looking. Let me see. Yeah, here's another holographic. Let me see. I don't know how many people. I'm trying not to go too much in here. Yeah, he's really pretty. But there's the, oh gosh. Okay. Sorry guys. I'm trying. I gotta learn how to pause this. I wanna get in. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can turn down the volume. You guys let me know if I can. I'm trying not to blow your speakers out. Okay, so here's what the Alright, here's the old timer. I don't know, you guys can barely see her face.
Drove my Chevy to the levee, but
okay, so here's the rainbow Shindig. I'm kind of excited about him, but I really more so want the regular colored one. Watch. I will want this regular colored one, and I'll end up getting this one. Because me and Decos, you know. But I do like this regular, because I'm kind of curious to see what breed I can show him as.
Okay, you guys ready?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's Future is Bright. Here's another one. He came in a roached mane and long mane version. Madison, did you end up getting one of him too? Because I think you did. Because I pulled one on my online ticket. I thought he was really pretty. He's one of my favorite molds though. Not everybody liked the roached mane, but I thought, I mean, either way, the mane looks good. Okay. We're not watching this again. Oh, my internet likes me. Okay, so moving on. Nightlife. Ah, he's so pretty. All of a sudden my allergies started to hit. If you don't want your roached mane, let me know. I might be interested in him because I do kind of like him. That is quite a conga. Oh, Amanda was there. And if you want to keep him, no worries. It's all good. There's Shindig. So here's the VIP set here. for all the VIPs. I thought it was cute this year. I did like 24's because it came with a light, but my light's kind of funky. So I bought him on somebody on eBay because I just like the light out of the VIP pack from last year, or the swag pack. And I don't know what's going on with it. It's not working right. But I love the sunglasses and the stickers and the keychain and the pins. And this lunchbox. Oh my gosh. And it's a backpack. Oh, that would be awesome. If you don't mind, thank you. That would be great. But let me see. Okay, so there's the swag pack. Look at all the buttons. Oh my goodness. Oh no, these are like coaster things to go on your coasters. I thought those were cool. Alright. Girl, you sure? I thought this was a really cool picture because this was Cigar's. I think this is Cigar's burial site or grave. Okay, let's talk about this. I read this story. Not going to go into it, but this is Glitter Bomb, and he is one of 26. And he, that is the one that he was offering like 10 grand for. And I thought that would, but you guys need to read this story too. This is a very good story. She's deserving of this 100%. Absolutely just awesome person. Okay, here's all of the mats, I believe, in the surprise horse. I'm just trying to find more of the others. Okay, here's the other volunteer model. So I gotta go cook dinner here in a little bit. I haven't seen very many people posting a bunch about Future is Bright. It was a very sweet post. Yeah, I loved it. It made me kind of want to cry, to be honest, because I'm very close to my dad, so I just wanted to bawl because I was like, oh my God, stop. So she definitely deserved it. I'm glad that she got it. Oh my God. No, I didn't have that. I thought I had this guy. Okay, well, that might be it, guys. Another horse that we hadn't seen yet is the long mane Future is Bright. I thought he was gorgeous. And that's the one that Madison and I both love. There we go. Here's a long mane. So here's a long mane Future is Bright. He's on the, I say Criollo mold, but he's like Bandolero. Oh my God, who is this? Oh, that's gorgeous. Whoever that is, that's gorgeous. But, oh, and also they sold cash too. You guys remember me talking about the essay winner? They pre-sold well, not pre-sold, but they sold cash to everybody who was in there. So I'm ready for him to be here because I love this mold anyway, but he's super pretty. Does he have dapples? What? Oh my gosh. But anyway, so that's the long mane. That is the long mane Future is Bright. So he's gorgeous. Love the Palomino, love the dapples. Here is a peep at where my mouse is at right now. The one of the prize models for the show. I think is it a champion? Maybe. I think it's a champion. It was a glossy Totalis, or Salvino, sorry. Glossy Salvino. Maybe that should have been like our indicator. You might be right, yeah. I don't know, he's very different looking, but he's really pretty, or she's really pretty. Also, let's talk about this. Midsummer Fair. What do y'all think about Midsummer Fair? I thought that was kind of cool. It's going to be heavy on Scandinavian, so that includes Denmark. No, not Denmark. Don't judge my spelling. It's horrible. I want to say it's heavy on the Legend was reserved. Okay, so the champion, gotcha. If I ever find a legend, oh my gosh. Okay, so Scandinavia includes the areas of Norway, Sweden, and Finland. Denmark's down here, so it's not they won't be able to do Danish warm bloods or anything, but it's more along the lines of it's Swiss stuff. Wait, no, that's Switzerland. Swedish stuff. So there's going to be heavy, like, I'm trying to think. Let's look into, not travel, Viking stuff. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. Culture. So, okay. I think it's going to be a fun and awesome theme. I agree with you. Let me see which one. I got too many tabs open in my brain. Okay, there's not going to be any music. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of excited about the Swedish aspect of it because we know that there's going to be a lot of like vibrant colors, a lot of, it kind of looks like Prost, believe it or not, but a lot of, you know, vibrant colors. I'm trying to think, toys from that culture. There's going to be a lot of like the little horses. I can't remember what they were called. Horse toys. Let me see if I can look. Horse toys. There we go. So this guy, somebody said that, oh, they really hope that the, like the decorator is going to be this color. And I absolutely am for it. 100%. I think it's going to be so pretty. But usually the surprise doesn't go with anything. It's its own separate deal. So maybe they're going to provide like the, you know how they had the dog this year as the non-equid. Or not really the non-equid, but like the decorator or non, you know, they always do that. Maybe this is going to be the one that they put that's not part of the whole realistic colors and whatnot. But yeah, here's a cool picture of all of them right here. I think that's so pretty. But yeah, that'd be interesting to see. Get back to my, because I got too much going on my computer. It's like, no, I don't want to do it. I have too many profiles too. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I know that we didn't go into a lot of, but so let's see. Let's going into. I'm trying to think of the next thing I want to talk about. So yeah, the surprise was kind of meh. This year, I wasn't too thrilled with him, but I do like some of the colors that he came on. Come on, Becky. There we go. I do like some of the colors that he came on, just because I'm partial to a good dapple gray, and I'm partial to a good glossy. But yeah, there's, you know, they could have done, I mean, I don't know. Fireheart might be saved for some time in the future. They might not ever use him. I'm waiting for my camera to decide what it's going to do. Okay, well, I'm just going to be blurry. Oh my gosh. But, hold on. So Fireheart might not ever be on the roster. You know, you never know, because they might be saving him for 100 years or something. You know, it might be later on. But you never know. You don't know. And I'm kind of right there. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to ever use him. They might use him for another horse, you know, portrait horse, or like they did with Blue Zeus, or, you know, something completely different. You never know. But I do love the Marin Full set. I do love Future is Bright. I know. I'm shocked too. I think a lot of people were banking on him being the surprise horse. And when he wasn't, I think we were all like, okay, we're kind of over it now. But I let's see. I kind of want to get the dog because my cousin, she's got collies, so I might try to get him, but that's going to be later on. But I do like, I kind of like the limited editions more so than normal this year. I really loved Sapphire, and I really loved Nightlife. I thought those two were really pretty. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys. So the ties that bind us, Madison ended up picking, pulling two gold ones. Is that right? Two gold ones. There was also a silver micro run, and then the regular blue one, which I saw a lot of gold and a lot, not very much blue, and like maybe a handful of silvers. But the silver was the regular, or the micro run. So, um, but yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. I think they did like a 3 variations of certain ones. There was, some that they did 2, and some that they did, just had the 1, like the Marin full set. But I really thought that was very interesting that they did 3. They pulled 3 variations on like a handful of different ones. So I thought that was kind of neat. But we're gonna go into. I'll go ahead and discuss if my computer will let me, because it's definitely just kind of like, I don't like you right now. I'm gonna go over the photo show for August, because Madison and I are co-judging. I know your mom has yeah, she they did a variation on the blue. You might have to let me know which one, because yeah, was it like a darker blue, or oh, different. No, really? I missed that completely. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to look that up. So different facial markings on the blue. So Madison and we've decided, we both were like, hey, and I reached out to ask her, but to help me kind of co-judge this photo show that we're doing, and kind of help, because I trust her, and we both have quite a bit of experience together. So as far as, live showing and all of that stuff. So I was like, hey girl, I'm going to need some help with this thing. And I'm so happy that she's helping me, but I'm super excited to, I officially posted it on all of the Facebook pages I can possibly think of, to have a photo show, because it's not a live show, and it's strictly, on the computer, via Facebook, OF only. So I think we've got this. I think we can do it, but it is officially online right now. It's not open. That's not going to happen until August. I'm trying to unblur myself. I don't know what it is focusing on. I think there's too much crap on the back. But there's it's OF only, so I think it should be okay. But I'm gonna open it in August, and then we'll take entries through the 15th. But I made a video to kind of go over the rules and everything, and kind of break it down a little bit. If we get more successful, I'm thinking about doing, like our own PayPal and stuff. But yeah, so I think it's going to be pretty fun. We've already had quite a bit of interest in the general info group, because there is a general info group. So there is quite a bit of interest in that. So we've got that. And then Madison and I have been adding people and whatnot, and accepting invites and stuff like that. I'm trying to think of everything else. We're going to make a spreadsheet. So I think she's working on that this weekend. But like I said, she's going to help me judge. We're going to kind of pass the ball back and forth between which classes we're more comfortable with and which we're not. So, and then if we do have a difficult class, or like the championship and whatnot, we're going to kind of put our heads together on that deal. But I'm super happy to have her. Super happy that she is helping. Yeah, I appreciate you, girl. Seriously. As far as the awards and stuff, so this is kind of what I had in mind, just so you guys can get excited about it. I reached out to a person who hand makes neck ties or neck ribbons, to kind of go, like around their neck, kind of like where they would in real life. And I'm going to have those for the champions, the sectional champions. And then, let me see if I can get this in here for you guys. Something along the lines of this for the top 5. If that's okay, Madison, just let me know. If you have another idea, let me know. But I figured we'd do this because they're cheap. But they're well made. They're just, you know, a decent price. They're not going to break the bank as far as I did those for sponsorship trophies for Mid Kansas Live last year, and everybody loved them. I thought and they're perfect size too. Absolutely love them. But they're just little wood trophies, and I thought that would be cool for the top 5. And the lady is really awesome to work with. She literally sends you the proof of what it's supposed to look like, and then she's like, hey, let me know what you think. So she'll send you just something like this, you know, like a little thank you. I think it's going to be pretty decent. If we think of something different, I guess we can try something. You know, if we have some success with this show, I think we can probably do something different in the future. Because if we do this sort of time, it might be boring. But for right now, I think it's probably a good starter at least. But yeah, it's very well made. It's like laser engraved, I think, or something along those lines. But she sends me a proof of this, and then just says, hey, you know, has me sign off on it pretty much. And she's lovely to work with. I love emailing her, and she's very thorough. She's very good. I had to have a correction on something. This was actually, it says CMAR. It was actually supposed to be split, so she was completely fine with that. But if you guys are ever interested in getting anything done by her, this is who she is. Hog Heaven Designs. Oh my gosh. Boop. There we go. Hog Heaven Designs on Etsy. That's where I got them from. So, I'm trying to think of anything else. What else did I say we were going to talk about today, Madison? I can't remember. Yeah, just let me know when you guys want to go over Breyerfest stuff, because okay. Woo. All right. Let me see. I'm trying to go through my stuff because I was trying to remember what we were talking about. Whoop. So anyway, there's that. Did our unboxing. Mid Kansas Live's coming up, so I'm probably going to do... Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. Okay, so the next video you guys do not want to miss, seriously, because it is discussing, and I'm super excited. I'm going to see if I can peep. I'll give you guys like a little bit of a thing here. So this is going to be our next... I'm trying to figure out how to get this. Let me see if I can get this up in here. Display settings, swap. Okay, there we go. All right. This is our next topic, and I'm super excited to present it to you guys. Oh, auction models, yes. I don't know if I can find those or not. I might have to go look for them. But this is going to be our next topic for the next live, which will be August 1st. I think it is August 1st, actually. So the day that we open up the photo show is the day that I'm going to go over this stuff. So I have a lot of history with cattle, and I really kind of thought this was going to be a good breakdown. Well, kind of a good breakdown. So the main focus about this presentation next week is going to be solely what the cattle were like when the models came out versus what cattle were, and how, and the models and how they reflected that, plus what cattle are like now and the differences and everything. So I'm super excited to present that to you guys. I think you guys are going to like it. I'm super pumped. Let me get out of here. Maybe. There we go. I've got a lot of pictures because most of them I took myself. Yeah, see, and I'm going to kind of dive... I'm not going to give you a full history lesson. I'm going to kind of dive a little bit into the history and why they were like that, and why the molds reflect what they were at the time. Because cattle, believe it or not, they've changed. Some horses, like most horses, have changed over the years because there's different types and everything. Cattle have changed a lot as well. There are so many different kind of types of cattle for certain things. So like dairy and beef are completely different. They're completely different types, completely different uses. So I'm going to go over that. A little bit more, we're going to dive into introduction to the cattle breeds, the differences between them, and kind of to see, and there's different types. There's, there's the British breeds versus the continental breeds versus the we call them Americans, but like they're called Bos Indicus, I think, because there's two different types. There's Bos Taurus and Bos Indicus. And the Bos Indicus is the Brahma and the floppy ones. And then the Bos Taurus are all of the beef breeds like the Angus and the Herefords and all that stuff. So I'll kind of go into that because and then plus from there on the Bos Taurus side, it's literally British versus continental, and because that's where they were bred and raised and everything. And believe it or not, you guys are going to be super shocked what the Simmental looks like now compared to what they were, and the main Anjou. So I'm super excited. You guys can tell I'm super pumped. I'm still working on my presentation. It's going to take a couple of hours, but I hope you guys excited. I hope you guys like it. Yeah, I'm pumped. So I think that is all I've got for tonight. I'm going to go make some food. I appreciate you guys. Madison, I will see you tomorrow. And let me know what you guys think about the game night, because I probably, if that's okay with y'all, I'm going to go and I'll just present my Breyerfest stuff before we start the game, because I'm going to have to play test it anyway. So yeah, hopefully that goes okay. It might be later, I'm not sure, but depending on kind of what we've got going on. But okay, that is all I have got for tonight. Thank you guys. Happy post Breyerfest. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you the next time, or in the next video, probably next week. So bye.